Hi there, and welcome to my newsletter, and thank you for listening. What is capacity erosion? You may not know the name, but you will have felt it. In a recent article, author Julie Kratz was drawing on the work of NYU professor Catherine Landis, put a name to something many senior leaders are quietly experiencing, and it's called capacity erosion. So it's not burnout, it's not crisis, it's something subtler and in many ways more dangerous. So Landis describes it as the gradual depletion of mental and emotional stamina, if that sounds familiar. The slow accumulation of decision volume, relentless pace, and the weight of choices that leaves someone unhappy no matter what you decide. You're still performing, decisions are still landing, and people still trust you, but the cost of staying steady has quietly increased. It's a distortion you won't see coming. The insidious thing about capacity erosion is that it doesn't announce itself. It shows up as decisions that take longer than they should. Shows up as double guessing yourself. Maybe conversations that linger in your head after they're over. A creeping sense that your thinking has narrowed and that you're operating from a smaller version of yourself. We know that when pressure mounts, high achievers tend to gravitate towards kind of low value tasks like clearing the inbox, refining presentations and the like. Think of Stephen Covey's first things first model. Activities that create a false sense of productivity while the strategic work quietly waits. The $1 activities crowd out the $100 thinking. And because you're still busy, you're productive. You're still productive probably, but the erosion stays invisible until someone else notices the shift in your judgment before you do. So the system isn't the problem here. This isn't a discipline issue, it's a mindset issue. It's a biological one. Sustained pressure doesn't just add stress, it changes how your system allocates resources. So perception narrows, recovery erodes, and then judgment becomes harder to trust, especially in real time. Landis identified 3 responses. To focus ruthlessly on the work only you can do. Clarify decision capability so that your team stops delegating upwards. And then protect time for reflection, because reflection is the first thing to disappear under load, precisely when it's needed most. Side note here, reflection is best done walking, I find, because it seems to produce a deeper reflection. What this means in practice is the Alpha Project is built for exactly this moment, not as a response to crisis, but as protection against the quiet erosion that precedes it. 12 months of high access partnership designed to protect clean judgment under pressure, mapping your internal terrain, identifying systemic leaks before they become failures, and keeping your capacity intact through sustained load. So the goal isn't to do more, it's to ensure that what you do still reflects the full quality of your thinking. Because at this level, the cost isn't failure, it's the distance between surviving the role and mastering the terrain. So let's chat if you want to know more about the Alpha Project. We run with limited numbers by invitation because of the priority positioning and high access time demands of such a high access program. I look forward to chatting to you then.